Hey guys, welcome to a little update video that I'm making right now. My water bottle's on the completely wrong side of the desk. Um, this is just gonna be a little casual. I'm gonna talk about some stuff. So you can have this up in the background. I don't know. I'm gonna try to cut this at under 10 minutes, but I'm gonna talk about some stuff. Um, First things first. I was originally supposed to go on a trip for most of Wednesday and Thursday, which I think I said that in like the Fire Force reaction. That trip isn't happening. Long story short, I was supposed to have an appointment at a um, clinic in a completely different city from where I live for a kind of checkup because I have a very interesting tradition with my knees. I think I've went into it before in a Promised Neverland reaction. I don't know if I want to go into it again, but pretty much my knees are just genetically fucked. And surgery would probably be best for that. And turns out there's only 2-3 clinics in Germany where they actually perform that surgery. And I've been trying to get an appointment at that one clinic for not years, but definitely months. And I thought I had one um, for Wednesday. Well, it was Thursday morning, but I was my sister actually lives in that city, so she was gonna pick me up, and then you know. But turns out apparently the best time for it apparently would be around February time. I think February 20th is my new appointment. Because chances are that surgery will not immediately take place, and it'll be better if I check it up before the surgery, because if I would have to do an appointment now, I'd probably have to come back in February anyway, so it's probably just easier if I go once in February, so that's not happening. So, tentatively, since we'll most likely be on Thursday, so there should be no concern about that. That'll definitely happen. Well, not definitely, things could always slide in their way, but the chance of it still being on Thursday is a lot higher than it was before. Um, so that just clears things up, so that's great. I do still have some other things to talk about. Mostly, the fact that come 2, 3, 4 weeks time, the dreaded busyness is gonna kick in that I've been talking about for months now. I'm gonna have not that much time, so um, what is gonna happen is, of course, we're wrapping up AOT on Friday. Well, technically Friday completely since OVAs, and NGNL will be up on I don't know what day next week. It could be on Monday, it could be on Tuesday, it could be on Wednesday. It could be on Friday, but NGNL OVAs are gonna be next week as well. I mean, then we're only gonna have currently airing shows. Ruby will come out this Saturday actually, so Suddenly since Ruby Fire Force and MHA will be the four shows that we'll be watching. Suddenly since of course always on Thursday. If I could get Fire Force up on Friday, that would be great, but I don't know if I can. Um, Ruby on Saturdays and MHA on Sundays. During this time where I'm only gonna be uploading currently airing shows and gonna be busy with a lot of stuff, I'm gonna start pre-recording shit. And then I've also talked about this a bunch. The 4 shows that I have planned that I will be pre-recording are Black Clover, Claymore, KJ Sensen, and Demon Slayer. So pretty much what I wanted, one of the things that I want to talk about in something video is, of course, I'm gonna have to decide which of them will be weekday shows, which of them will be weekend shows. And if you don't know why exactly that is important, weekday shows will most likely have 6 episodes a week, while weekend shows will only have around 3 episodes a week. So, pretty much means we're getting through one of the shows a lot faster than the others. I've already decided that Black Clover will be a weekdays show because it's over 100 episodes long and currently airing, so I need to catch up to that. So we might even do like 8 episodes a week if I can get that done. One thing I also have to point out is that as soon as I start uploading the reactions, they're gonna come in bigger batches. We're gonna do regular like 3, maybe even 4 episodes per reaction. But once I'm like caught up with my content and I'm actually recording as I go and uploading, it'll most likely only be 1 to 2 episode reactions because of busyness. If I do that holiday and if I get more time, then I will start pre-record more. I might take like the reactions that I'm gonna pre-record. They might not even still come out in 2019. I don't know, but I'm gonna get a bunch of work done, so I don't have to. It's just for convenience, and because I'll have content for weeks upon weeks with currently airing shows, I don't have to worry about that, even though it's only 1 episode a week. It gives me time to pre-record stuff, and then once I'm done with that, and once I have stuff pre-recorded, once the currently airing shows are over, once I have time, we're gonna be throwing out a bunch of new content at you guys. I hope you're gonna love that. Um, Also, reasons why I'm doing what shows I'm doing. Claymore was the first ever show requested to me on my second ever reaction video, and then shout out to Red Moon Blood Moon. You've been an OG forever if you're watching this. Claymore will finally be coming. Maybe not this year anymore, but definitely next year. Tetai Sensen was the second show ever requested to me on I think the first release, the Spice Reaction. And ever since then, I've been getting a lot more recommendations. I got ReZero, Madoka Magica, Samurai Champloo. There's more as well. I don't. There's been more stuff requested. Um, if I go through my list, I can probably see because like I feel like I have my list pretty much memorized on what I originally added when I made the channel and what I recently added. So we'll get to those shows hopefully eventually soon as well. But I wanted to do those two because those were the first ever requested shows. Demon Slayer because it's all the hype right now, and I really want to see what it's about. I've been, I mean, there's so much, like, I'm pretty big on Twitter, well, I'm not a big personality on Twitter, but I'm, like, on Twitter, like, for at least an hour, 2 hours a day, I feel like. And there's so much Demon Slayer shit on Twitter. I haven't been spoiled on anything, really. I mean, I know, like, some characters, and I know basically, like, what it looks like, not really what it's about. But I really just want to see what what it's about, and it only has around 26 episodes. Actually, all of the shows that I'm watching, except for Black Clover, are only, I believe, Teita Sensen has 2 seasons, so both of them are 12 episodes, meaning that's 24 episodes. Claymore has 25 or 26, and Demon Slayer also has 25 or 26, so all of them are pretty much around the same length. I'm, I'm talking way too fast. So pretty much what I wanted to do is make this video and decide which one of these would be a weekday show alongside Black Clover. Oh god, that was a sorry about that. Also Black Clover I just want to watch because I feel like I've said this before. Then I love shonen. I'm a huge sucker for shonen. And I've heard some mixed things about it, and I want to make up my own mind about it because I love shonen, and I do love like long-running shonen with a lot of characters, a lot of stuff like that. I'm watching Naruto right now. Well, I've just finished part 1 of Naruto, and before I watched Shippuden, I mentioned to watch Hunter x Hunter, which I started a while ago, and I only watched the first, like, I only watched the Hunter exam art and the Zolit family art, and then I just kind of stopped. But I'm watching Hunter x Hunter now before I go to Shippuden. I just love shonen, short story. So I really want to watch Black Clover. So there will be a poll on this video. So this time I'm elaborating again because last time I made very clear where the poll is on the AOT reaction, and still like only 5 people voted because apparently other people didn't find the poll. I'll even make a straw poll in the description down below that you can also go to, and I'll put the votes together on this video, on this YouTube video, on top right there, on this YouTube video in the top right corner. I don't know where to point. It's like up here, up here. You see, there should be a little circle with an I in it, like the letter I, the small letter I. You can click on that, and the poll will come up with 3 choices. It'll be Claymore, Teita Sensen, and Demon Slayer. And the poll will be which of these shows will be a weekday show, meaning which of these shows will most likely receive 6 episodes a week compared to 3 episodes a week. Meaning we'll get through that show a lot faster, while the other 2 will be on weekends, meaning they'll only get around 3 episodes a week. Maybe 4 if since they're both, and then all of these are over 20 episodes long. I might do 4 a week, since if I do 3, it'll take us 2 months to get through that certain show. Kind of don't want that. It's a pretty long time for a show. So I might do 4, which will shorten it down a little bit. But the weekday show will still get more content. So I want you guys to decide which one of these 3 shows will be the show that we'll have on weekdays. There will also be a straw poll in the description down below, a poll that I made completely on a different site where you can also vote. I'll count the votes together, and it'll decide which one will be the weekday show. You know where the poll is, right? Don't tell me that you don't know where the poll is and you didn't vote because you don't know where it is. I just told you where it is. It's also in the description down below. So if you still can't find the poll on the video, description down below, alright? Sorry if I sound like a little annoyed, but it's I explained exactly where it is. I don't blame you guys for not voting on the AOT poll. It doesn't matter, but like, whatever. That's what I really wanted to make this about. Which one? This is really just which one of these will be the weekday show. So it'll be Black Clover and another show, and then the other 2 shows will be on weekends. This also really depends on when I start uploading, because chances are once we're done with the weekday show, I might move one of the weekend shows as a weekday show and then put in another shorter show that we can do on weekends, like a 12-episode show that'll be done in a month, you know? Like we did with Promised Neverland and Release the Spice, and in GNL. Those were done in a month because there's 12 episodes on and we did 3 episodes every week. I'm talking way too fast, you get what I'm trying to say. That's the whole, that's what I really want to talk about. It's 10 minutes now, I should cut this video. Um, it also depends on when the actual show is. MH, not MHA, yeah, MHA and SDS will be going on for a long time into the next year, so I'm not sure. They'll still be going on while I do other shows as well. Fire Force is finishing pretty soon, and Ruby is only 12. It's only around 3 months long as well, since I think it's a 13 episode volume. Um, if they don't take a week break for Christmas like they did last year, then we'll have then 4 weeks. Well, not 4 weeks, 4 months of Ruby. Um, I can't 3 months. I can't math. I'm sorry. 3 months of Ruby. Probably around 3.5. If they do take a break and it's 13 episodes, then it's a 3.5 month of Ruby. Um, so that's the thing. I don't know how far I can try to pull up my schedule. What is like the farthest date I have planned for my schedule? The 1st of no, the 5th of January, which will be Married to Demon season 4 episode 12 if everything goes fine. And this Fire Force finale will actually be on the 4th of January. So if my schedule works out fine, and if the episodes come out as they should every week, then that's the plan, and new shows will start coming in as well. I need to cut this. If you did listen to all of that, then thank you. Hopefully you understood what I was trying to say. I talked very fast, but I just wanted to get this out of the way. Tomorrow, AOT episode 19, 20, 21, and 22, season 3, the finale. Super exciting. Hope you look forward to that. And I think I'm gonna wrap this up here. Thank you guys for watching, listening, whatever you did. AOT opening and interaction will either have been already up or will be up later today. And yeah, that's it. That is. I was trying to think if I have something else to say. I don't. This is not a signing out. Goodbye, everyone.